In this video, let me share a house and lot for sale in Pasig City. It's a below market value residential commercial building for sale in Pasig City, and it is from one of my partner brokers. Now, I believe this is a great investment for a certain type of business owners like those involved in logistics and dark kitchens and food deliveries, or e-commerce, and you'll find out later why. So, let's look at the property. So let's look at the Pasig house and lot for sale. So here is a picture of the outside of the property. So as you can see, it's a two-story house. There used to be a sari-sari store here. So it's a row of townhouses and apartments. And as you'll see later, this is the entrance of the school, and we'll talk about that now in a little while. It is located along Jenny Avenue. It is a commercial residential house and lot for sale in Pasig City. You can use the second floor and potentially the third floor if you renovate it as a for residential purpose, and then the ground floor you can rent out, or if you have your own business, you can put up your business on the ground floor. Right? It has a lot area of 73 square meters, floor area of 156.76 square meters. It has two bedrooms, two toilet and bath. So it's two-story plus roof deck. Okay, so here is a picture of the second floor. So it's already clean, but the interior is not necessarily updated. Obviously, it depends on you, the buyer. You may want to update it, but if you're just going to use it as a warehouse, right, or as a storage facility, then it doesn't need updating. Here is the third floor. So potentially the roof deck can be converted, into a third floor. So it's solid. The current owner is a civil engineer, so in a way, he overbuilt, this property to make sure that it will be sturdy and it's something that will stand the test of time. So you can definitely convert this, make this into a three-story house. Right, so again, the details. Lot area is 73 square meters. Floor area is 156.76 square meters. Two bedroom, two toilet and bath, two-story with roof deck. What are the advantages of this property? Well, number one, it is a corner lot. And as you know, corner lots are more valuable than regular lots. It is also located in a residential slash commercial slash industrial area, as you will see later in the map. It is near a school. So RES PSI, RES PSCI is Rizal Experimental Station and Pilot School of Cottage Industries. So this is a high school, senior high that offers technical vocational track. And then there are office warehouses there, Nicoplast, Prestige Paper, and other companies in the area. It is located along a busy road. So it's along Jenny's Avenue in Maybunga. So Jenny's Avenue runs from Ortigas Avenue all the way to Eusebio Avenue. So if anyone who is going to the Pasig Palengke Market in the Maybunga area, would one of their options is Jenny's Avenue. And the good thing with Jenny's Avenue, although it is a busy road, it is not prone to traffic. This is just one of those alternate roads that commuters can take. Next up, it is located in Vico Soto City. And why is this important? Well, Vico was recently awarded by the US State Department as an anti-corruption champion, global champion. So one of 12 global champions. And being recognized is a great honor for Vico, but also for the city of Pasig. So this brings bigger transparency, bigger trust in the local government, and along with that trust, usually developments come in. Businesses would be more than willing to invest because they don't have to worry about red tape, bureaucratic red tape, or corruption, as long as Vico is the mayor. And I do believe that when you see the location later as we head to the maps, I believe that this is best used either as a grocery. Now, previously, it was a sari-sari store, Or you could also put a clinic there or maybe a pawn shop, tutorial center. A tutorial center is especially appropriate because it is in front of a school. But because of the pandemic, now you can also think of it as a logistics hub, maybe a branch for LBC or DHL, something like that. Or maybe even a dark kitchen or a cloud kitchen. So this concept came up, I guess, became very popular now in China and the US, where there are now restaurants that exclusively cater to deliveries only, right? Because there's no sense in opening a restaurant right now. You won't make money as a restaurant, but people still want their food delivered. So a dark kitchen makes a lot of sense in this current environment. Even after post pandemic, I think this concept will continue to prosper. So I believe because of its location, because it is in a residential, commercial slash industrial area, you can use that property for a dark kitchen concept. So those are the advantages of this property. Now let's move over to the map. So we looked for RES PSCI in Pasig. So this is the school, but the property actually over here. All right, so you can actually see there, commercial building for sale. So that's the actual location of the property. But let's look at a bird's eye view first. So like I mentioned earlier, so there is Nico Plus Incorporated, Multi-Specialist, Incorporated. So there are a couple of, companies over in this area, Ramgo, Prestige Paper Products. Then there are also, residential complexes as well. All right. This part of Jenny's Avenue goes towards Ortigas Avenue Extension, while when we go south, cross over to Francisco Legazpi, you can actually see here the Pasig Rainforest Park. And then this part here goes all the way to East Bank Road, and that can go all the way to Kainta. And then as you head down south, so you can see here there's a Ninja Van hub there, right? When we head down south, we go to the intersection with Eusebio Avenue. And from Eusebio Avenue, now we can go and head towards Pasig Palenque. So let's go back to the school. All right, so let's dive in. And again, this is the building for sale. Then let's look at street view. All right, so this is the gate to the school, and this is the actual property. So there, that is the Sari Sari store before. You can find eateries here, etc. This is has light commercial or light vehicle traffic. Okay. So this is the part where it heads towards Eusebio Avenue, going towards Pasig Palenque City Hall. And this is where we head towards Ortigas Avenue extension. So it's mainly, you can see here, it's mainly residential commercial area, right? So we have a service center here, right? So as we head on over there, you can see that's the cool thing with Google Maps. You can actually explore, right? So this is more of like a office warehouse and another office warehouse here. So the cool thing with Google Maps is you can use Street View to at least get an idea, right? Another office warehouse, right? You get an idea of what the vicinity is. Of course, this is a bit old, like I mentioned earlier. The property was already, this the property was already repainted earlier in the year. Okay. All right, so we head on over to this area. So you can just see that there are, a couple of eateries here, but these eateries, they don't cater to the dark kitchen concept, right? So there's an office, probably an office warehouse there. Then over here, there's a subdivision here. So it's mainly a residential commercial area. Now let's look at the numbers because this is an investment property. Now we need to look at the numbers. So the estimated market value, for me, it's 7,838,000. So we get that by multiplying the lot area or the floor area. Multiply the floor area by 50,000 per square. I think this is a reasonable estimate. And the potential rental income is 35,000 per month. Now the selling price, currently the seller is asking for only 6.2 million. So it is below market value in my estimation. If you use this as a rental property, you can rent it out for around 35,000 and get a yield of 6.77%. Okay? That brings a total ROI of 27.74%. So factoring in that you already have a free equity of about 1.6 million. What do you think is the best use for this property? Do you think this is best use as a grocery or maybe best use as a tutorial center? Or do you agree that this could be used for the dark kitchen concept? So comment below and let me know what you think is the best use for this property. If you are interested, for direct buyers only, you can click on the inquiry link in the description. So if you are interested to get more, potential investment properties like this, please subscribe to the channel. Feel free to check out our real estate investing, playlist. And I hope that you always remember that it's always a great day to make deals, and may all of your deals push through. See you in the next video.